Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Media Bag. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to run this thing, well, use it really, to show you how this beast works. I'm dying to see how it works myself. So the only thing I did was, I'm sitting on about 2 cases of True Fuel. You know, I actually ran this empty from the dealer, letting it run, starting it. It still smells brand new, which it is, but you can smell it. It's a difference. So that tank is empty right now. I'm gonna drop some True Fuel in there, which I have right there. And, let's go over this thing for some of the, people who may be interested in getting an Ariens snowblower. So we have some hand warmers right here. All right, here's your drive, here's your auger. Okay. Once again, this is my first snowblower. I don't know if I said that in the first video, but this is my first snowblower. I did my research. I knew what I wanted. I was either going to go with either Toro or this one. I don't know how people feel about that. Toro, I didn't see anything actually wrong with that snowblower. Looked pretty solid to me. The only thing is that I didn't like the fact that it was more plastic on the Toro than this. But other than that, the Toro seemed like a beast to me. Engine-wise, I thought that this was definitely the better choice. As far as I was gonna go with the 928. I believe it's the 928. And that engine was like 260 something, if I'm not mistaken. And I tried to go, all right, so between the 928 and I was looking at the 28, the SHO, the deluxe, but once again, I didn't like the fact that you had to lean over and turn it here. That it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with it. For some people, I just didn't like that, especially if I knew that there was controls here for that on the dash, which is this is so easy. This is easy, So that's what I wanted. Also, the engine power. This was twice. I mean 414 cc's, 20 foot-pounds of torque compared to what the Toro was offering, even though that thing was throwing, But once again, like I said, the Honda's awesome machine. I have nothing bad to say about the Hondas. Very expensive. This is not cheap either, but the Honda is definitely probably about $1,000 more than this. The one thing that I did notice, especially listening to Paul, I don't want to butcher your last name, but Paul Schema, whatever, he's on YouTube. He's like this snowblower whisperer. I noticed that sometimes he would say you have snowblowers that throw more snow and then snowblowers that blow further. And I did notice that, especially with the Hondas. I noticed that with the Toros. They can throw some snow. They can throw it far. But I noticed with the Ariens, especially the higher end ones, when you look at them throwing snow, you see a lot more snow coming out. Doesn't throw as far, but I see a lot more snow coming out of this snow chute right here. Once again, I want to give a shout out to my distributor who I went to and bought this thing. So go check them out. All right. So I also bought some drift cutters. Some drift cutters on here. I did not have that in the first video. Let me wheel this over here. All right, just got off work, guys. So I'm gonna have a seat. But yeah, some drift cutters. I got them done on both sides. I think it was snow blowing for fun, man. I'm also a subscriber to you. He had said something about these being easier, and how they're so small for you to loosen and tighten, especially when it's cold outside or whatever the case may be. They should have made these come out a little bit more, or just a different system, you know, for the drift cutters. You know, and I also noticed in one of my other video, I had said in the beginning of the video, right? But really what I meant to say, the beginning of the channel, the beginning of this channel, you know, Media Bag was originally about tech stuff. You know, that's why I got my MacBook Pro up there and everything like that when I first got it. And that was my first laptop. Used laptops and everything, but I was a desktop guy, and I was like, I'm gonna get a laptop. And my first laptop was that Mac. Still have it, brand new. I got it for, you know, I'm not a power user besides videos, editing videos or whatever, music and stuff like that, but I'm not a power user. That's a terabyte. Right now, I got about 700, I got about 630 gigs available on that thing. And I had it for this long. So I got it for that very purpose. I wanted something that I knew wouldn't fail me regardless. I go on there and I use it when I need it, you know, and kind of like this thing right here, man. Did I have to go out and get an Ariens Platinum such and such for my first snowblower? I didn't have to, but I know I wanted to, you know, because I know this thing is going to do what I need it to do no matter what falls out there. So that's kind of how I like to do things. Also, guys, I got a weight kit. I put it on already. You guys can probably see those screws. You know, I put it on already, and that wasn't an easy thing to put on these screws. It actually, it wasn't as easy as it looked. Maybe I should have videoed that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, with the trouble I went through trying to get these things on, there's no way in the hell I was gonna be able to video that. I actually had to use my clamps, my D-wall clamps I got over here on the wall. I used those to hold them up to now screw these on. You know, I got 2 bars, so each bar is 10 pounds a bar. I threw both bars on it, and you really can't even see. I'm going all the way down, and you guys may be able to see it now. But even with the 2 bars, it's flush. It's flush, you know. From right here, it's flush, you know. I want to see if you guys can see. Oh, there you go. If you guys see right here, you can see the 2 bars, you know, and then in the kit, it comes long enough for you to throw those 2 bars up there. So that's awesome. I wanted to get that. The difference was an immediate difference. When I started it, I would put it in forward, you know, go forward and reverse. This thing is very torquey, you know, so it would wheelie. Like, you can put this in second gear and you press down on the drive, it's gonna wheelie. I noticed when I put on that weight, it did not do that. This sucker stayed glued down to the ground. And I would say all the way up until about, let's see, I would say all the way up until about 4th gear, you know, I can hit the drive and it would not lift. Before, it was lifting. So once again, people, I put 20 pounds on there. I put both bars on there. And another thing is that, hey, listen, man, a lot of people like to slam down on it and wheelie it. Nah, actually, you can go up. I've went all the way up to 5. And if I gradually come down on this, it would not lift. So that was awesome. So I want to see how that works out. Once again, it's not going to hurt it. It's not going to hurt the machine. You know, I also checked the PSI on both tires, you know, to make sure that was all at, what is it? What's the PSI on these things? 20 PSI. Oh, sorry, guys. Ooh, where is it? Where is it? Right there. 20 PSI. See it? 20 PSI. So I wanted to make sure these were at 20 PSI. All right, so I left 21 of them. All right, 21 PSIs on each tire because it's cold and it's just sitting here. So, you know, I'll just check them regardless. But yeah, sorry, there's no snow, people, you know, where I'm at. So it's not like I can go out there and show you how this works and the controls and how it looks. It's nothing I can do. All right. So hope you enjoyed the video. You know, stay tuned. Once again, I'll throw the camera on once it snows, you know, and then you guys will be with me when I do my first snow blowing. All right. So this is Media Bag signing out. All right. Enjoy. Happy New Year.